All right, Chad, great show. We all love you in Austin. You might be going to Austin. You are challenging Greg Abbott for governor of Texas. What's your message to the governor?
Well, I had a newspaper person who asked me a couple of weeks ago. They said, if you get to Austin, you have to be in Austin. How will you function there since it's not like the rest of Texas?
Yeah.
And I said, that in and of itself is the problem. The fact that Austin isn't like the rest of Texas, not representing Texas, the average Texan out there, they can't relate to what's going on in Austin. So my message is it's time to get out of the way and let people govern themselves.
Yeah.
We got to get back to small government, because even as conservatives, we're not conservating a single thing. If the government got small tomorrow, most of us wouldn't know what to do with ourselves because we become so dependent on it. So what I'm saying is we've got to stop over-mandating, overreaching, and over-governing these people who know full well, I mean, what they're doing, especially as Texans.
Yeah.
We understand liberty. We understand responsibility. Let Texans be Texans once again.
Well, everybody here in Texas hates the masks, and Greg Abbott masked the people. He put masks on little kids. How do you feel about that?
Well, we just passed legislation that said that if a pandemic arises, we're going to continue to give the government and local governments the right to continue masking people without defining what a pandemic is. So we've opened ourselves up to an untenable future when it comes to these mandates. We've not seen the last of it. This thing is going to continue to be the narrative as we go forward. And I just believe that as we move into these next generations, and even in our generation, it's something that's not going to be recognizable for Texas.
Well, I appreciate how you want to deport the Hollywood celebrities. If Texas becomes a republic again, is that your first order of business?
You know, what I want to do is I want Texans to be able to legislate Texans. I want to stop the 2.5 million bureaucrats that are unelected in Washington, D.C. reaching their greedy fingers into Texas, trying to help us legislate. That's not their responsibility. We're capable of doing that. We were a republic once. We have the ability to do it again. We understand how to make money here. We understand how to support ourselves, how to govern ourselves. In Washington, D.C., if they're not representing us, then they need to be booted out.
And have you talked to Alan West?
I have talked to Alan West. Alan is a good dude, and he's also a very good poker player. He keeps his cards very close to the vest.
Well, there you go. Chad, thank you so much,
Thanks,
sir.
man. Appreciate you, buddy.
God bless.
You as well.